that break, Gordon Clements went back to the dressing room and spoke with both Tommy Rich and Terry Gordy, and he has told them there must be a match, that Tommy Rich obviously was faking that injury, and there must be a match. Now, they've got to get Joel Deaton out of the ring. They must get Joel out of the ring, and now Tommy must defend the title. And I think this says a lot for Gordon Clements and for the people here at Southern Championship Wrestling. Now, Tommy Rich is trying to tell the referee that Joel Deaton should have to leave the ring. The referee has started counting Tommy Rich out. All right. All right. The referee calls for the bell, and here it goes. Tommy Rich against Terry Gordy, and Gordy has fire in his eyes over what Tommy Rich and his entourage tried to pull. Terry Gordy giving it to Tommy Rich, throws him into the ropes, brings him off, big backdrop, comes off. All right, this is the match that we expected. I can't believe Tommy Rich thought he was going to get away with something as bad as coming out and claiming an injury that everybody knew was fake. And Terry Gordy just putting the boots now to Tommy Rich left and right, and Tommy Rich out on the floor. Tommy Rich in some serious trouble now, and as I don't think he thought he was going to have to put the title on the line, but a reminder, the title is on the line as Terry Gordy faces Tommy Wildfire Rich. Now, there's a great shot. Tommy's gone down into his trunk. Terry Gordy better be careful. Tommy Rich has gone down into his trunk. Terry Gordy is not a newcomer. He knows what's going on. He's being cautious. But Tommy Rich went down into his trunks to pull out something. The crowd trying to tell him. And sure enough, Tommy Rich puts a fist into the already lacerated forehead of Terry Gordy and now gains the upper hand by using some sort of foreign object that we saw him go into his trunk for. Terry Gordy now bleeding from the forehead. And here goes. He's going to do a pile driver. This will put Gordy out. Already lacerated. This will put Gordy out, but Gordy he doesn't want to go. And Tommy Wildfire Rich goes for a ride, and now out of the ring, Gordy goes after him. But Gordy sees the entourage. Now this is where the experience of someone like Terry Gordy comes into focus. A less experienced man might have gone running out into that crowd, right into the entourage of Tommy Rich. Gordy took one look, realized the smart thing to do was to get back in the ring and make Tommy Rich come to him, and that's exactly what he did. We heard Gordy say it's been a long time since he's had a title, and that's what he was looking for, and this is his opportunity to get a title match again. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Tommy Rich putting his hand out saying, let's be friends. All I've done is stab you in the back last week, hit you with a crutch from behind this week, but we can still be friends. I don't think Terry Gordy will go for that, but he is. They're shaking hands now. Look at them. They're looking at each other in the eye. Oh, Tommy Rich tried to kick. And it ends up getting a clothesline. Tommy Rich is down. Terry Gordy going after that foot. All right, he's going to go for the scorpion leg lock. He's got those legs crossed. He's got the legs crossed. He's going for a scorpion, and here comes Scrap Iron. They're surrounding the ring. Here comes Joel Deaton. This could turn into a melee at any moment. Joel Deaton in that crutch on one side, Scrap Iron in a chair on the other. Terry Gordy's got a half Boston Crab on Tommy Rich. He was trying for a scorpion, but he let go of it when he saw the other people come into the ring. And right now, Terry Gordy's up. Tommy Rich with a fist to the face, trying to break the hold. He's... All right, Terry Gordy breaks it his own way, and there's a spinning toe hold. He's trying for the figure four. Will he be able to clamp on a figure four? Dropping down right across that knee and that leg. Terry Gordy now putting immense pressure on the leg of the Southern champion, Tommy Wildfire Rich. Rich in pain right now as Terry Gordy bends that knee, bends that leg, laying across it. He's got that leg scissored, and Tommy Rich is in a lot of pain trying for the hair, but the Wolfman catches him, breaks it up. Tommy comes up and puts that leg right down across the bridge of the nose of Terry Gordy, but there's been some damage to the leg of Tommy Wildfire Rich. Tommy Rich throws Terry Gordy outside. Gordy comes down right on those knees. Here comes Tommy Rich. The action goes to the outside of the ring now. Gordy, oh, right into our desk. Tommy Rich was going to throw Terry Gordy, but he came out of it, and now he's going for a figure four out on the floor. He's going for a figure four out on the floor, but Scrap Iron is standing there. Scrap Iron is standing there and keeps him from a figure four. Tommy Rich is hurt. Tommy Rich is outside the ring. We could have had a fall. Now a count going on Tommy Rich. If he is counted out, he will lose the Southern Heavyweight title. Scrap Iron trying to get Tommy back into the ring. Tommy has taken a beating from Terry Gordy. Now Terry comes in and breaks the count. Tommy Rich is down, though. He was run head first, face first. Well, now wait a minute. Terry Gordy doesn't want him counted out of the ring. Terry Gordy has stopped the count. He wants Tommy Rich back in the ring. He wants to win this title on a pin or a submission. And Tommy Rich is literally crawling back into the ring. A low blow. Now, that's the only way I know to say it. Tommy Rich put a headbutt into a low blow, and there's a knee, and that was awful close. I can't say that that was a low blow, but it was awful close. And now Terry Gordy and Tommy Rich are both down. Tommy Rich using a fist to the face of Terry Gordy. Rich had better remember that Gordy is the best brawler in the wrestling business, and if he wants to brawl with it, Terry Gordy says, let's hit it some more. The action back outside the ring. It's fist and fist now against the ring, and this time it's Gordy that goes into our desk. They're taking each other out there into the crowd now in the chairs. The count's going on. The referee's up to an 8 count. 9 count. 10 count. That's it. The referee has called for the bell, and both men were counted out of the ring. Terry Gordy took Tommy Rich to the limit. A count out. There's the man that, in my opinion, could be the next Southern Heavyweight Champion. We'll be back. We've got a timeout to take, and we'll be back with that 6-man tag match right after this.